Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Some dicey driving conditions around Utah today, right, Alana?
I was going to say Snoqualmie doesn't have anything on the Beehive State. The Cottonwoods right now seeing snow. We've also seen snow mix in for several different areas. Live view from the ABC4 studios. The cold front came through, bringing a taste of winter with it because we saw that heavy precipitation drop temperatures and mix some snow in with rain. 37 degrees right now at the ABC4 studios. Cold front's going to stall out in central Utah. In the last few hours, you see that swath of moisture that impacted Cache Valley and then moved into the Ogden Valley area and then the Wasatch Front. Now, look at that pink. You see that's mixed precipitation. The radar picking that up in the last half hour because we are getting that sloppy wintry mix along the metro right in time for the evening commute. I know, that's nobody's favorite. Live view from Snow Basin. It was snowing just moments ago, getting a bit of a break there, but we know the mountains are underneath winter weather advisories in northern Utah. That includes the Wasatch, western Uintas, Book Cliffs, and Wasatch Plateau. Staggering end times here, 6 p.m. for the northern Wasatch because the front has cleared that area and precipitation dwindling. 9 p.m. for the southern Wasatch and western Uintas and midnight for further south towards the Wasatch Plateau. But accumulating snow expected and winter travel conditions are up there even though we're into spring. 30s. We're coldest in Salt Lake, 39 in Logan, 41 in Provo. That's because of the heavier precipitation. It drives down the temperature. That evaporative cooling allows for snowflakes, even though it's above freezing. 50s and 60s on the eastern side of the state and 72 in St. George. You can look at the temperature map and figure out exactly where the cold front is. The cooler air coming in right behind the front. Winds have been gusty. Provo with a 46-mile-per-hour gust. Look at Cedar City. Big numbers even over in Moab and Evanston. Those winds, well, they're going to start to relax a little bit. Southwesterly flow prompted this wind advisory. It expires at 6 p.m., so just a little while longer. But areas ahead of the cold front seeing those southwesterly winds. Futurecast walks us through what to expect. It stalls out and begins to weaken. 9 p.m., you see it over in the basin and then towards Delta and Richfield. Though anywhere around the stalled front has a better chance of seeing precip, but we kind of hang out there. Through the early morning hours, we get moisture potential in eastern Utah, and we're going to watch as this stalled boundary gets pushed a little further north. Manti, Price, Nephi could see some snow as we head into early tomorrow morning. Now, we could start quiet along the Wasatch Front, but that doesn't mean that we stay dry. Precip potential comes back, and we could see a repeat performance, forewarning you now, of soggy conditions for some on the evening commute. Mountain snow, valley rain, maybe some mix, but it comes back as a warm front as it pushes north, so I think we'll stay rain there. Notice by Saturday at midnight, we still have wet weather out there. We're watching that upper level low that's going to swing inland for Easter weekend, and that keeps wet weather in our forecast. Ooh, that's busy by Saturday at 2 p.m. throughout the state, and it stays that way as we get through early Monday, so active conditions. Here's a look at snow totals when all is said and done by tomorrow night. You can see the mountains heavily favored. That does include the Cottonwoods at 10 to 20. We went a little higher on those snow totals, 6 to 12 for most mountain locations. Mountain valleys could see a trace to 4, which is happening in Park City as we speak, happened in Logan. Valleys looking at rain, maybe up to an inch. Tooele was in that category in just the last hour. Benches could go 2 to 3. UDOT putting out travel impacts through late Friday night, expecting some road slush over towards the Uinta Basin, Flaming Gorge, and Parley's Logan Summit. And it's because of the cold front, but maybe into tomorrow morning as well. Wet weather potential stays elevated for your Easter. Warning you now that we've got wet weather, and there will be periods of showers in both southern and northern Utah as temperatures for your Easter weekend will be slightly below average. 40s and 50s for those highs, 67 in St. George with the winds kind of upsloping there. There's your Easter Sunday with a chance of scattered showers in the south. We dry out by Tuesday. The Wasatch Front, similar pattern, but a little more active. Isolated for your Friday, starting dry and mostly cloudy. More widespread showers Saturday, later on into Easter Sunday, lingering into Monday. High pressure by Tuesday. Wow, weather, you're so exciting. Like, isn't it just like, woo, a little bit of winter, a little bit of spring. How about some Easter in the mix?
Yeah. Our girls are going to do Easter eggs inside.
Yeah, that's the best tip, yes. Yeah.